Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. This is your host, Sir Stephen Topham Hatt, the third at your service. Now we're going to talk about, let's get to the point here, finding it hard to believe, and you're just not believing enough. Ask yourself the biggest question of all time. That I've been trying to give you the answers, but no one's paying attention no more because they're finding it hard to believe. Seeing is believing, believing is seeing. That's one quote I could give you. But there are a lot of quotes floating about. Where it begins, it never ends. So think about, let's go back a little bit where Mattel messed up. Bing, 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 red alert flag everywhere around the globe. Sends everybody cuckoo a little bit. Not me, of course, because I already knew the tricks they were playing at. So if you reverse everything that Mattel did damage wise, we would have been continuing it from season 25 onwards with the proper CGI and all the connections. I'm now planning to buy the Thomas and Friends franchise underneath them because it's not fair on me and my family, number one, and number two, the facts are all true to the original from season 1 to 24 and reversed as well. You see, when my great uncle was alive, did my private contact from America state that you were seeing Thomas through his eyes? Correct. And I won't lie on that either. So, subscribe, make the effort, do some hard work for a change, as they say in layman terms. And then of the day, you might get rewarded at the end. But at this point of time, people are not finding it hard to believe. It's the common sense of facts, logic, paperwork, newspapers, EDP, Daily Mail, Lynn News, all of them. They all connected. So work it backwards and go forwards. What do you get at the end of it? The fact controller third gen, which is me. A lot of people don't realise there's only two sets of family that actually have got this language to the point, right? There's only two families in the world that got this language, right? It's the Audrey family and my family, because we're the Hatts. We are the true blood Hatts. The problem is, since since all of you are finding it hard to believe, let me give you a little head cup. Bust my buffers! Scissors and ashes, Percy! And there's another one I could give you as a hint that might just give you an eye opener. That's right, Thomas, indeedy! So the Fat Controller is third gen. So I'm not totally like the first gen or the second gen. I'm totally third gen because it skips a generation. So it's the first generation to his grandson. Who's his first born grandson that was born from his son? Me, Sir Stephen Topham Hatt the third, at your service. Of course, that is definitely true, indeedy. Of course, you're not messing around with noise reduction, you're not with voice mixing or anything. It's come out of my mouth directly, and it's all perfect. The other thing that also might also trigger you up a bit, how are you finding it hard to believe because you don't believe in the facts anymore? It's at times a phrase. The non-believers out there, you should start believing by now. And it's not a lie, everybody. And because I'm third gen, I'm trying to recollect the whole timeline from bottom up. Okay, let me give you another hint, just to give you a heads up. This is not a game. This is a real life timeline, and a lot of people can't see it. So, realistically, let me give you some experiences so you get the right up there. Who's seen Journey Beyond Sodor? Put your hands up in the air for that one. I certainly did, and away in advance indeed. And I won't put up with it either. And I won't talk about that experience anyway, but that is basically the true story what's happened already. And now people are asking a lot of questions and saying, what is the catch about this magic of or this ability you have? I think it's all to do with vocal cords, voices. You know, voices. There's nothing wrong with voices in any case. A Sudrian bloodline is very rare, not common, and not natural. It's very rare bloodline type, and it's not a blood. It's not a type of blood that you should be not meddling with or taking it through medication to check your medication levels at all. You know, realistically, down the line, if you are finding it hard to believe, ask yourself. Look at the map. Look at the details. Look at other corrections. There's other people that believe in this than just you. There's everybody around the globe. There's 8 billion people I've got under my belt right now. Indeed, of course. I speak Sudrian in the front of my mother, my stepdad, Duck, quack quack, because he's safeguarding his good nephew, obviously. That's why. And then you also got Nia, and then you also have Lexi, Hurricane, Merlin, all of them as well. They're all real life people, and I've spoken to every one of them. And it doesn't harm just to speak to naturally with them, but finding it hard to believe, or you're non-believers like the Norfolk Railway or the North Western Railway Company that it's supposed to be under, think about it. Wellsworth Station has not been running properly lately. You hear a whistle or two, which I hear from the flying line, of course, indeed. You know, it's no lie on that. I hear it from here, and I'm only 5 minutes down the road, and the problem could be solved within an instant record. And in any aspect, a lot of people don't realise the facts are there. And I said the reason why the hatch returned is because I found my family within it. You see, there's another, all these people that do all this hard work, right, deserve a credit with gold medals, but they're no longer alive to admit it and say, no, we are real and we are real McCoys, but we are a third generation STEAM team now. STEAM team to the rescue. But if you are finding it hard to believe and you're a non believer, ask yourself the question. Everything you see on the web about Sodor is false information to a degree. Dates, especially included. Not the information. Dates are the key. Because you have to do a lot of multiplication, adding, minusing, dividing, and timesing to get it right. Sometimes I just got it right out of pure luck. But I'm not going to ravel on too much. But if you're a non believer, start believing. Because what you see is what you get. You know, seeing's believing, but believing than seeing. Vice versa. Indeed. Of course, I speak Sudrian because I'm part Scottish, Irish, English, and Welsh, and it's all of those five combined together. That's why I could speak like Thomas, the tank engine, and the fat man all at once. Bust my buffer, sir! Well done, sir! Indefinitely, sir! But get your high horse and get back to work, sir! Yes, Thomas, I will be! Thank you very much indeedy. You see, it works in prying eyes, and I'm not even using voice mixing material or software. Thank you very much.